Now first we'll make a border. We'll take a A3 size sheet. So now let's make the bed after the border. So here it is. I am making the seabed. As we have gone down to the deepest point on the earth, that is the Challenger Deep. And how we went? We went in the submarine. So let us see how we can make submarine. We'll make a oval, and on the back side we'll make two triangles like this and a joint like this. Now we will just draw the front part of the submarine and a circle window probably for the submarine. Now submarine has something on the top like here, like a projector from where it sees and have a look, and some antennas like this, right? So our submarine is so simple and easy. So now our submarine is ready. Now I have made the submarine in the corner. Why? Because I want to show the layers of the sea. So starting from the sunlight zone, I will divide the sheet and I will keep the two parts, the first and the twilight zone, the bigger, the wider, and then comes the midnight and the abyssal zone, and in the last is the huddle zone like here. So now we have just roughly divided, children. Now let's make the sea animals and the sea fishes. So like this, one fish. Most of the sea fish, children, are in the sunlight zone. So on the top, that is why, to show that, I have taken more space. Now this is the way I am making a Nemo fish. Can you see? A leaf shape only. It's a regular fish only, but the color only helps us to detect and the lines in that. So like this, I'll make the mouth, the lines like this. So this is the Nemo fish I have made. Now comes which fish? See, one slanting line and a curve, leave some gap, another curve, just point like this, right? Now we'll make a smiley and just do not join the two ends, just make the tail. Can you guess the fish, children? Yes, it's a shark, right? So it is generally, as you have seen, it is there in the twilight zone and the midnight zone. Now children, this is what we saw. This, it has long legs, right? Can you guess what am I making? Yes, you are right, it's a crab, but it looks like a spider. That is why it is called a spider crab. It has long legs, right? So we will also make a crab like this. Now children, let's make a whale. Let us see how we can make a whale. We'll just make an arc like this and go up, a small curve down and join, right? Make a big mouth, and just under the whale there are a lot of lines like this, a leather bag kind of a thing. So we also make like this, and the big fins like this, and the tail. So probably the tail is going up. Now children, just below the spider crab, I am making the anglerfish like this. We can just make a normal fish, but we'll make the mouth open and antenna like this, which has a bulb and lot of sharp teeth. So like this, it's an anglerfish. Children, in abyssal and in huddle zone, which is very deep, very few sea animals we can see. So I am just making a sea slug or a small eel. That's it. Now I am outlining my all the fishes and the sea animal. Children, you will outline all the sea animal and the fishes, but don't outline the layers. That we will do it with the colors. So like this, I'm making the octopus with the tentacles and one here. So like this, we will complete the starfish. Now like this, children, you can see all my animals are been outlined. So I have done the outline for all the animals, and I will be doing it same for the submarine. Now children, let's rub the pencil marks. Now let's start coloring. So I'm starting with the clownfish or the Nemo fish. So it is orange in color. So I'm just doing the body orange, and I will just leave the stripes white so that it looks like a clownfish. Now children, I am using plastic crayons because it doesn't smudge. So you can also use plastic crayons for all the sea animals to do shading if you feel like, or you can do any other colors. And in the background I will be using the oil pastels to shade. So like this, you can also mix and match and use whatever color you feel like. You can even do pencil colors, you can even do oil pastels, whatever you feel like. But right now I am using plastic crayons, normal plastic crayons, to do the sea animals. So children, I am doing octopus pink color. So octopus are of different colors, children. So you can do any color you feel like, but right now I am doing mauve and pink color in the octopus. Like this. Can you see the way I have shaded? I have made the shading. So this is the way you can also do shading in the octopus by mixing the two colors. And I am using black color for the tentacles. So this is the way I have done the octopus. Now I am making the anglerfish brown in color, and this fish is generally seen in the midnight zone or in the abyssal zone, children. It has this bulb on its head which attracts small fishes, and then it eats those fishes, So now we will be coloring all the sea animals, like the whale here I am coloring. Children, I am making it bluish black. So I am using blue and some black color here. And now like this, I am just covering a little body with blue and then mixing it with the black color. So like this, I will make the whale blue and black. So children, like this you can also try to use different kind of colors, like the pencil colors or the crayons or the oil pastels, to make the drawing more interesting. Now like this, I will color the crab. So I am using the red color. This crab is very famous, and a lot of people eat this crab. And these are the grass or the seaweed. Like this we will color all the sea animals. This is the sea bed, children. So I am making it muddy with a lot of orange and yellow and mixing it with the brown color. So like this, it is the seabed, and you can color now the other fishes the way you like. See children, I have colored the whole drawing. Can you see? Corals and kelp, and I have made my submarine orange. Small fishes and little details I have added. Now children, I will take the dark blue, light blue and white pastel color, and with the light blue color I will going to do the flat coloring in the background. Can you see children how I am doing the flat coloring here? I am just roughly coloring the whole background with the oil pastels, light blue or the cobalt blue, like this. Now this is the way we will going to make the shade. On the top I'll just add some yellow color so that it reflects the light. And now starting with the darker tone of blue, that is a sky blue or a darker blue in the oil pastel. We have three kind of blue children in the oil pastel. If you will see, one is the light blue, one will be the cobalt blue and one will be the dark blue Persian blue. So I have taken the cobalt blue and I am trying to do it darker at the bottom and with the light pressure in the as I go up. Now with the help of a white color children, I am just smudging it. Can you see? I am holding the white color and I am just smudging the whole painting with the white color. I am using a white sheet so that my hand is not coming on the drawing, and I'm kind of just smudging it, right? So it will take time children to smudge, and you have to be patient. So once it is smudged, I'll take the black color and I'll just try to use it little here and there like this, or at the end of the abyssal zone or the midnight zone, because it is pitch dark there. So a lot of dark blue has to be created that side. So like this I will be creating the darkness in the bottom area. So once it is created, so this is the way it is looking. So children, can you see the layer, the sunlight zone on the top? Then as we go down, it is becoming darker and darker. Now I can add some outline details like on the submarine or on the shark, or wherever you feel it is necessary to add some details, you can add with the pencil.